was, for the first time in my life, I got to don the dress, the vesham of Kathakali. I have always seen dancers, I have seen how prolonged, how extensive the entire process is to do the makeup and such heavy jewelry and costuming. But it was the first time that I myself was, getting to do this, and again thanks to Vinod sir for this beautiful theme. And when I was getting the makeup done of the Kathakali Vesham, I realized, my God, it takes so much more. I was really hats off to all the Kathakali artists. It's definitely not easy. Just the preparation before going on stage is so much. It needs so much of patience, so much of passion it takes. Sometimes as audience, we get to see certain performances on stage and it ends there. But the effort that an artist actually puts in is really something. It's on another level altogether. And I think in a movie, there are so many factors which have to come together for the success of a movie. First is the team, and I think Priyamanasam had a lovely team, as I already said. And second thing is the actors themselves, not just the lead roles. But see, I feel in a movie every role is very, very, very important. Because when I myself as an audience go to watch a movie, if there is some misfit, it might be just a 5-minute presence on it, 5-minute screen presence, but if it's a misfit, we say, oh, that one character shouldn't have been there or somebody else must have played. So that actually affects the whole movie. So every character, the actor who plays every role becomes very, very important. And I think in this movie, from what I saw, everybody has done a really good. They've given their heart and soul to it. This much is very clear, and it was very. It was a good experience to act with Rajesh ji, who featured as a Warrior, and even Meera, who was in the movie, and my character as Thankam. So Thankam was Unai Warrior. When Unai Warrior was in his younger days, he loved this girl called Thankam. And they had, though they both liked each other, they could not take it forward to marriage because of, the reason is unknown, because we hardly have any documentations about Unai Warrior, which is still with us today, which is maintained. So that separation, the pain, the suffering is what actually challenged him, or inspired him rather, to write Nalacharitham. And in the movie, I play the role of Thankam, which Unai Warrior has portrayed as Damayanti in his Nalacharitham. And Vinod sir has seen this movie as an autobiography of Unai Warrior himself. So when Unai Warrior scripted Nalacharitham, Vinod sir's view is that he saw himself as Nala, and he saw his childhood love, Thankam, as Damayanti. So as an actress, I got to play two different dimensions of role, two different kind of roles. And what I also liked was, in this movie, he has tried to show me as a young, village, very innocent girl, at the same time a very emotional girl, and he has also taken a very beautiful scene of Unai's imagination. So after a point, she just plays around in his imaginations. So when he gets old, they've given her a get-up of a very old person as well, and there's a get-up of a Kathakali Vesham. So even for an actor, it is very thrilling, it's very exciting to get into different roles, and for me, though, it has been very beautiful. I think even the camera, the crew, they've done a very brilliant job from different angles. So there was not even one moment where people cribbed about anything, or people said this is not possible. Most of our shots, there were many shots which were shot outdoor, and usually when it's an outdoor shot, it takes a lot more time, because the light has to be fine, there has to be consistency in light, and Kerala, the beautiful locations that they chose, it was rainy season, so there's a lot of factors. But I think even universe seemed to join hands with us. There was not much of a problem when it comes to rains, but there was never a no from anybody. Though it was hard, though it was time consuming, people were ready to do it just for the love of it. So I feel, if you ask me, Priyamanasam, it was like a bud, which I think Vinod sir has really unfolded the petals in every scene of his and in the making, and he's brought out a beautiful flower out of it, and he's giving it to the audience, and I hope the fragrance of this beautiful flower spreads all around.